Greetings to everybody, Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're getting ready for our ball game, our next game. Bear with me a moment. Here we go. Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. The Cubs are on a West Coast trip. They got just finished with Los Angeles, and now they're going to take on the San Diego Padres for a two-game series. Fergie Jenkins will be starting for the Cubs, and it's Al Santorini for the San Diego Padres. And it's a beautiful afternoon for some Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball, I would say. It really is. I'm going to get some coffee, then we'll go over the starting lineups. Good coffee. Okay, for the Chicago Cubs, leading off, it's their usual lineup with the platoon of Hickman, Young in the outfield. It's going to be Don Kessinger leading off at shortstop, Beckert at second base, Billy Williams batting third in left field. The captain, Ron Santo, batting fourth at third. Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks at first base. Randy Hundley catching. Jim Hickman, my man, in right field. Don Young in center. And Ferguson Jenkins, the Canadian-American, pitching and batting ninth. He comes into this game with 12 wins. And I see the retweet from Kathy Harden. And that means she can't be far behind. Oh, and it's good coffee. Oh, Lord Christ. For the San Diego Padres, leading off is John Sippen at second base. And there's Kathy Harden. I just said, Kathy, I saw your retweet, and you couldn't be too far behind. Batting second for the Padres, Roberto Pena at third base. And that's a beautiful afternoon for a ball game. I got black silk Folgers, a big tub for $8.99, new milk. Ollie Brown batting third and right field. And I'm going to be having, doing the other stuff that come, I don't know, 4 o'clock or so. I might treat myself. I'm sorry to hear that guy from the Wagner Group has turned his people around. So, that's too bad. He said it would cause too much bloodshed, that's too bad. I was hoping he'd go into Moscow. Oh, that's good coffee. Nate Colbert batting cleanup at first base. Al Ferrara batting fifth in left field. Ivan Morel in center field batting sixth. The catcher is Chris Canizero batting seventh. Jose Arcia batting eighth. He's at shortstop. And the pitcher is Al Santorini. He's 1-6 on the season. Going for his seventh, obviously. Both of these folks are right-handers. And the Padres are about to take the field. It's a 2 p.m. start. We're right on time. And it's a beautiful day for a ball game. That's what I'd say. Oh, that's good coffee. And the Padres take the field. There's Al Santorini on the mound, throwing it to Canizero. And leading it off for the Cubs will be Kessinger. The Cubs are 6 games behind the first place Pirates. They're on a West Coast trip. They just finished up in Los Angeles. They have a 2-game series here in San Diego, and then they move on to play the Giants in San Francisco. And Kathy Harden for the Cubs and the Jenkins. Okay, Santorini is ready. Kessinger at the plate. Switch hitter batting left. The windup by Santorini. The pitch to Kessinger. 3-3. And he flies it to right field. That's for Brown. Allie Brown makes the catch, 1 away, and we are underway here in San Diego. Now here's Glenn Becker. Beautiful game for a ball game. And we have our game tomorrow already scheduled. Still with 69. It'll be the first place Amazing Pirates at the San Francisco Giants. That'll be a lot of fun. It's tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. right here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. 7:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. It'll show differently on your computer based on your time zone. It'll be Luke Walker for the Pirates and Gaylord Perry for the Giants. And back to San Diego here. Beckert at the plate. Here's Santorini, the pitch. That's 2-10, and there's a base hit by Beckert, right up the middle. Beckert on first, 1 out. Here's Billy Williams. Kathy Harden for the Cubs. I'm for the Cubs. We're all for the Cubs. Okay, Santorini from the stretch facing Williams. With Beckert on first, 1 down. That's 6-8 left-handed, and that's going to be extra bases for Williams. It's a double. Beckert goes to third. Love to see the Cubs blow these Padres out of the water today. 6-8 Williams. It's a double. So it's second and third, 1 out, and Ron Santo is the batter. And he's going to be walked. There's some respect, but they also want to set up the double play. So Santo is walked. Loading the bases for Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. Who would have thought? I guess when he was in his prime, that would have been a pretty asinine thing to do. The infield is back, though. They're looking to end this inning on a double play. Okay, Santorini with the bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Banks. 4-7, right-handed, walks in a run. So that's what happens when you try to act smart. It's a 1-0 game here. Santorini in trouble here in the first. Ernie Banks, good eye, walks in the run. Same situation, bases loaded with 1 out. Infield is back. What a dramatic thing to do, Prigozhin. Okay, here's Santorini, the pitch to Hundley. I'm talking about the thing and doing it in the first place. And then pulling back. 6-7 right-hander. Chops it to second. Sippin, he's a 3. 15-3. Oh, that might be trouble. No! Sippin forces Banks at second, and another run comes in. So it's 2 outs, 2 runs in, first and third. 2-0 Cubs. And Jim Hickman is the batter. Just want to make that look a little more clear. You can hold that 4-6 if you want. So with 2 down, Hickman steps in. 2 runs are in. Lukashenko brokered a deal. Lukashenko of Belarus. Interesting. He's pure slime, you know. He's holding limited nukes. Yeah, well, it's a good question, Kathy. It's a very, very good question. And who knows? It's unbelievable. Stay tuned. Jim Hickman with first and third, 2 outs, 2 in. Santorini and the pitch to Hickman. That's a 3-10, and he flies it to center field. And Ivan Morel makes the catch, and the side is retired. A sort of messy first inning. 2 runs for the Cubs. On 2 hits, an intentional walk, a regular walk with the bases loaded, a force that scored a run, and 2 left on. After a half, it's Cubs 2, Padres nothing. We have Tony. Now, Tony is at McDonald's, and I don't know, Tony, that's not too healthy. 3 days in a row you've been having fast food, but it's none of my business. Here comes Jenkins. It's none of my beeswax, right? Here's Sippin now. I don't eat much healthier. Here's Jenkins. He's ready. Sippin at the plate. We appreciate you being here, whatever you eat, Tony. The wind-up and the pitch. That's 2-8, right-handed. Grounds it to short for Kessinger. Over to Banks, 1 away. I'd like to see Fergie throw a no-no here. Roberto Pena. The Cubs lead at 2-0. Pena hits right-handed. Jenkins, the wind-up. The pitch. 2-10. Oh, Lord, there goes the no-hitter. It's a double for Pena. A 1-out double. I spoke too soon. So Pena on second with 1 out, and Ollie Brown is the batter. Okay, Jenkins from the stretch and the pitch to Brown. That's 3-8, and he struck him out. That's the first by Jenkins. And Big Nate Colbert is the batter. Here's the pitch to Colbert. 2-5 right-handed, and that's going to be a grounder to third. Stop by Santo. Nice play. Throws over to Banks, and the side is retired. So a beautiful play by Ron Santo, the captain, at third base. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We've gone 2. It's 2-0 Cubs. On a beautiful afternoon for Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. Santorini now will take on Don Young to lead it off in the top of the second. He allowed 2 runs in the first. Here's Don Young. It's Jenkins on deck. Oh, wow. You know, 73. '73 is a great season. Enjoy. Here's the pitch to Young. 3-10, right-hander, grounds it to short for Arcia. To Colbert, 1 away. Here comes Jenkins. 2-NR Jenkins. Okay, Santorini is ready. Here's the pitch. 5-2 right-hander, struck him out. 2 away for Don Kessinger, who flew to right in the first. .49 right-hander, left-hander. It's a base hit to right for Kessinger. Switch hitter batting left. 4-9 single to right. Brown throws it in. Kessinger on first, 2 down. Here's Glenn Beckert, singled and scored. That's 1-4, and he pops it up to short. Arcia makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left. We're in the middle of the second. It's 2-0 Cubs. Cubs are 6 games behind. They've been playing good baseball. They're 10 games over 500, and they believe that they speak to some of the players and manager Leo DeRocha. They are serious about being in this to win this. Sure, the Pirates are doing great, but there's plenty of time left in this season. Here's Al Ferrara to lead it off for the Padres. Jenkins on the mound. The pitch to Ferrara. That's 5-8 right-hander. Fly ball right for Hickman. And there's 1 away. Now here's Ivan. Pitch from Jenkins. That's 4-10 right-handed. Struck him out in the middle of trouble. Second for Ferguson. 2 down. And Chris Cannizzaro, the catcher. Beautiful, beautiful day. I do not see a cloud in the sky. That's because I am inside right now. Okay, here's the pitch to Cannizzaro. That's a 4-6 right-hander. Struck him out. And that's the third for Ferguson. 1, 2, 3, and it's still 2-0 after 2. Cubs over the Padres. I'm going to go saunter over here, get myself some new coffee. I'm looking forward. I'm going to be, speaking of food, Tony, I'll be making myself some chili with rice. And then I'm going to be smoking weed. And I'm going to smoke a lot of weed tonight. Or at least as much as I want to. All right. So the Cubs will come up. It's going to be Billy Williams to lead it off here for the Cubs. He doubled and scored. Okay, Santorini is ready. Here's the pitch to Williams now. That's 1-4. And he hits it deep, Williams. Way back to right field. That goes Brown. It's gone. Williams with a solo home run here in the third. And he's 2 for 2. 3-0 Cubs. For Williams. That is home run number 20 for Billy Williams. Home run number 20 on the season. And boy, he's having another great season, Williams is. He hit 21 in real world, so he's a bit ahead of his pace. Well, here's the captain, Ron Santo. Boy, did Williams hit that hard. A 1-4 home run. Clean as a baby's ass. So it's 3-0, and here's Santo. He was intentionally walked. Santorini's going to pitch to him this time. It's 3-0. Here's Santorini into his windup. This is 3-6, and that's hit well for a base hit by Santo. Santo on first. And here's Ernie Banks. Banks walked. He walked in a run, Banks. Actually, no, he walked to load the bases. I'm sorry. Santorini in trouble today. Here's the pitch to Banks. That's 4-12 right-handed. Grounds it back to Santorini. He's a 3. 15-3. Oh, he boots it. An error by Al Santorini. Nothing is going his way today. First and second with nobody out. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's on Twitter, by the way. I love Kessinger. He was a great ball player. Great shortstop, decent hitter, decent speed. I love their infield. Okay, here's Hundley now. First and second, nobody out. Pitch from Santorini, 5-10. He walked him. Santorini has loaded the bases. Action in the San Diego bullpen. Sisk was used in real world. Tommy Sisk, a right-hander, was used in real world. He's warming in the bullpen. And the patience is running thin for Al Santorini. He's allowed 3 runs. He's loaded the bases here, including with his own error. And Jim Hickman is the batter. My man. Infield is back. Here's Santorini now. Pitch to Hickman. 2-2, right-hander. And that is oh, what a catch by Arcia. Oh, And he tries to get Santo off the bag. Santo gets back just in time. Oh my, oh my. That was a catch by Arcia. 2-2, right-hander, single 1-11. And it was a 12, a line out to Arcia, 1 out. He saved at least a run, maybe 2 with that catch. And that'll bring up Don Young with the bases loaded. The infield looking for a double play here. Cubs having a good time here in the early going. Here's the pitch to Young. 3-8, right-hander, struck him out. And that is number 2 for Santorini. And now it brings up Jenkins. Santorini would like to get out of this. If he doesn't, oh shit, there's going to be hell to raise. Jenkins struck out last inning. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. That's 2-10, he struck him out. So the side is retired, but another run on a leadoff home run by Billy Williams, his 20th. It's 3-0 Cubs. Cubs then loaded the bases with nobody out, and Santorini got out of it. Good for him. He'll hit this inning. We'll give him a chance. Here's Jose Arcia. Sisk is still warming. Who made that beautiful catch. He gets a good hand from the crowd here in San Diego. Okay, Jenkins is ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Arcia. That's 1-9, and he flies it to left field for Billy Williams, 1 away. And Santorini comes up. He is a 6 NR. Here's Jenkins and the pitch. That's 4-7, right-hander, fly ball center. Don Young gloves it, 2 away. Jenkins has retired 7 in order. And John Sippen comes up to the plate. Jenkins having a pretty easy time here. Here's the pitch to Sippen. That's going to be 6-3 right-handed. Grounded back to Jenkins. He's a 2. 3-2. And he throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Ferguson again. And we've gone 3 here in San Diego. And it's a 3-0 ball game. I'm just looking where the Padres played in their first season. It was San Diego Stadium, multi-purpose, opened in '67, also known as Jack Murphy Stadium. And I think they're still using it, aren't they? Stadium hosted 3 Super Bowls. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, they closed it. They got a new one. Wow. 2020 was the last year. Interesting. And it was demolished. Huh. I guess they have a new stadium now. Very interesting. Okay. That's a nice stadium for them to open in. You know, you compare that to where the Expos played or where the Pilots played. I'd have to check Kansas City. Kansas City opened a big, beautiful stadium in the, I think it was the 70s, but I'm not certain. Sometime in the 70s. Had the water fountains in the outfield, all that. Well, here's Santorini now. He'll face the top of this Cubs lineup. Top of the fourth, 3-0 Cubs. Big inning for Santorini to see if he's going to be okay. There's some things we don't know, I think, Kathy, about this Wagner situation, the Wagner group, and Luchenko, whatever his name is, the guy from Belarus. There may be something we don't know. Okay, here's Kessinger at the plate. The pitch from Santorini. That's 6-4, left-handed, grounds it to short Arcia. He's a 3. And he throws him out. So it's 1 away here in the top of the fourth. Now Glenn Beckert, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Beckert. 3-7, fly ball center. Ivan Morel is there. 2 outs for Billy Williams. 2 for 2 today. Doubled and scored, and then the solo blast, his 20th of the season. Okay, Santorini. The pitch to Williams. 1-7. And that's a base hit by Williams. He's 3 for 3 today. Oh, Williams really hitting the ball today. It's a long season, you know. He's had some days I was wondering what's up with him. Here comes Ron Santo now, the captain. Walked intentionally and singled left on. Williams with a short lead off first. 2 outs. From the stretch, Santorini. The pitch to Captain Santo. 3-8, right-hander, walked him. I guess he just didn't want to pitch to Ron Santo. First and second 2 outs for Mr. Cup. Ernest Banks. Poor guy, he died. We lost a great player and a great person in Ernest Banks. I never heard anyone say a bad thing about him. Okay, Santorini is ready. The pitch to Banks. 4-6, right-hander struck him out. And that's the 4th for Santorini. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit, the walk, both left. Middle of the 4th, 3-0 Cubs. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Here's Ferguson now. He's retired 8 in order after he allowed a double to Pena with 1 out. And speaking of Pena, I added the tilde on the card. I guess that's something they don't do. I did it here. I'll do it here too. Roberto Pena. He's got the only hit for the Padres. Jenkins is ready. The wind-up, the pitch. That's going to be 3-10 right-handed. Grounds it to third. Santo over to Banks. And it makes life so easy when you have great fielding in that infield. Banks at 2, Beckert at 2, Kessinger at 2, Santo 1, Hundley 1 behind the plate. Outfield's another story. Here's Ollie Brown now, struck out in the first. It's 9 in a row for Jenkins. Here's the pitch to Brown. That's 6-10 right-handed. Fly ball left field, Williams. 2 down. Ten in a row for Jenkins. And now the heavy hitting Nate Colbert. That's a strike call to Colbert. Okay, Jenkins is ready. Here's the pitch. 1-3 right-handed. Base hit by Colbert. A 2-out single, and that breaks up the streak. Only the second hit allowed by Ferguson. We have Nate Colbert on first, 2 down here at San Diego Stadium. I guess that's where the Chargers played, right? Okay, Alfarara flew to right in the second. It's 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Colbert on first. And Jenkins, the pitch to Ferrara. That's a 4-11 right-handed, and that's going to go deep by Alfarara. Way back, it's gone. A 2-run home run by Alfarara. And that happens. Ferguson has a habit of throwing tomatoes every once in a while. And it's a 3-2 ball game. Alfarara, he had 14 in real world. For Al, that's number 10 for Alfarara. Sounds about right. So, wow, Jenkins allows the 2-run home run. I mean, just look at him, how many he allowed. He allowed 27. That's not as bad as he usually does. He's usually in the 30s. Okay, here's Ivan Morel with 2 outs and nobody on. Suddenly, it's a 3-2 ball game. Okay, here's Ferguson, the windup and the pitch to Ivan. That 6-7 right-hander struck him out. Boy, he reached back for that one. Fergie did. His 4th of the game. Side retired, 2 runs, 2 hits, the single, and then the home run by Big Al Ferrara. His 10th of the season. And after 4, we got a ball game. Oh, Lordy, we got a ball game. Yes, we do. Oh, Lord Jesus, yes, we do. It's the Chicago Cubs 3 and the San Diego Padres 2. I got chili and rice. I got weed. I got Mike and Ike's for dessert, along with Nestle's Crunch Bars. I mean, what else do you need? Okay? And I have hope. I have hope that maybe life will be okay. For my son and me and all my loved ones. It's tough. And when we come back, it'll be the top of the 5th with Al Santorini facing the Cubs. It's 3-2 Chicago over San Diego. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. We're here with Kathy Harden. Tony, if he's still here, he goes to McDonald's a lot. August, oh yeah, oh for ball games, Christ yeah. Oh Christ yeah. I mean, I remember those first 2 days were amazing, but the rest of this season, rest of this month has really been amazing, and we're going at a nice pace. When you think about it, you remember when we were on August 1 and August 2. It's taken about, I don't know how long, a couple months, but it's a nice pace. And who's counting anyway? I'll be back. Yeah, August has been maybe the best year of all for this. We're hoping the Cubs can come within 5.5, and then the Pirates play tomorrow morning. It'll be Luke Walker, the left-hander for the Pirates, and the Giants, who are trying to catch up with the Braves in the West. It'll be Gaylord Perry. So lots of action here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'll be back. That's going to be a great game. I'm disappointed that they're not going. The Wagner Group isn't going into Moscow. I wanted to see bloodshed. He said he wanted to avoid it. I wanted to see it. Is that wrong? If it is, I don't want to be right. I'll be back. We're back. Oh, Lord. Well, here's Al Santorini. He'll face Hundley to start off the top of the fifth. It's a 3-2 ball game. Santorini suddenly back trying to keep the Padres in this ball game. Siska's seated in the dugout. He was warming up earlier and then stopped. Okay, Santorini is ready. Hundley 0 for 1 and a walk. Here's the pitch to Hundley. 3-4, and he walked him again. Santorini's endurance is the 6th. And here's my man, Jim Hickman. Hickman 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch from Santorini. That's 3-5 right-handed, and that is a line drive to second, caught by Sippin. 1 down. Hit hard, but 1 out. Now Don Young. Ferguson on deck. From the stretch, Santorini. And the pitch to Young. That's 4-8 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit for Young. Hundley goes to second and holds. It's first and second with 1 out, and Ferguson is the batter. He's a B bunter. He's going to hit away. From the stretch, Santorini. The pitch to Jenkins struck him out. That's number 5 for Al. A pretty good strikeout pitcher, but not this good. And it's Kessinger now. Clutch situation, first and second, 2 down. This would be a heartbreaker if the Cubs lost it, Kathy. And here's the pitch to Kessinger. 3-10 right-handed, grounds it to second, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs for the Cubs on a walk and a single, both left on, middle of the 5th. It's 3-2 Cubs. Very close ball game. Cannizzaro will lead it off, then it'll be Arcia, and then Santorini, most likely, unless they have something going here. I'm expecting the Cubs to sweep the Padres in this 2-game series. Here's Cannizzaro, struck out in the second. Pitch from Jenkins, 4-6, struck him out again. And that's number 5 for Ferguson. Here's a Jose Arcia. I will turn on the news after this ball game to hear some of the analyses about why he's turning around, why the Wagner group is turning around. Okay, Arcia at the plate. Here's Jenkins. That's 410 right-hander. Struck him out in the middle of trouble. And that's the 6 for Ferguson. Look at that trouble there. He's a W anyway, Arcia. 2 outs, nobody on, and they'll let Santorini hit. He is a 6 NR. They're down by a run. Here's Jenkins now. The pitch to Santorini. 1-2, lines it, fly ball left. And Williams makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Ferguson. In the 5th, it's 3-2 after 5. Cubs over the Padres. And here's Santorini in his first endurance inning. It'll be Beckert, Williams, and Santo, heart of the order. Followed by Banks, at Hundley, and Hickman. According to U.S. intelligence, Prigozhin, the head of the Wagner Group, was planning to challenge Russia's military, but was surprised by rapid escalation. He didn't know that? God almighty. Here's Beckert now, 1 for 3. Singled and scored in the 1st. Santorini. The pitch to Beckert, 1-8, right-hander, grounds it to short for Arcia. Over to Colbert, 1 away. And here's Billy Williams, 3 for 3 today. A triple will give him the cycle. He doubled and scored, homered and scored, of course, and singled. He had 10 triples. We've had 1 cycle this season. It was Willie Mays back in April. Here's Santorini now. The pitch to Williams. 4-9 left-hander, base hit to right. He's 4 for 4. Williams hitting today. So Williams on first. Here comes the captain, Ron Santo. He's walked twice, once intentionally, singled and left on. Santorini from the stretch. 6-10, grounder to third. Pena forces Williams at second. It's 2 outs and Santo on first. For Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. Ernie walked, reached on an error by Santorini, and struck out. The pitch to Banks. 5-8 right-hander, and that's going to be a drive hit out way back. That's extra bases. Santo rounding third, coming home, and Banks has a triple. So it wasn't Williams, but the Cubs will take it. Second run batted in for Ernie Banks. Mr. Cub with a triple. Let's look at that again. 5-8 right-handed. Triple 1 to 4, it's a 3. One more hit or walk, Santorini is through. He's out now. He has been pulled. Reason why I don't hesitate is because for realism, and also he's not due up in a while. Santorini went 5 2/3. He's the loser of record. Now it is a 4-2 ball game. He allowed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. He walked 5. 1 was intentional. He struck out 5, and he has allowed 4 runs thus far. And he's responsible for Ernie Banks. Ernie! On third, Ernie. Indeed, Ernie. Fireworks for Ernie. Wow. Fireworks for Ernie. Fireworks for Ernie. So it's a 4-2 ball game. Ernie on third with 2 outs. And here's Tommy Sisk coming in. He'll take his warm-ups. Sisk is the new pitcher. Okay, Sisk is ready. Pitched in this game in real world. And now it's Randy Hundley with Ernie 90 feet away. Hundley 0 for 1, walked twice. Sisk is ready. Here's the pitch to Hundley. 6-5 right-handed, grounds it to short Arcia. Over to Colbert, and the inning is over. But the Cubs get another run. On the base hit by Williams, Santo reached on the force, and then the triple by Ernie. And we're in the middle of the 6th. It's a 4-2 ball game. So Ferguson has a little breathing room here. It's the top of the order for the Padres. John Sippen leads it off. He's 0 for 2. Pena on deck. Beautiful afternoon for a ball game. Here's Ferguson. The pitch to Sippen. That's going to be 5-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short Kessinger. Over to Ernie, 1 down. Sippen is 0 for 3. Now Roberto Pena. He doubled in the first, grounded to third in the 4th. 6-6 right-hander struck him out. Number 7 for Ferguson. And that'll bring up Nate Colbert. I got him out of order here. Wait a minute. That was Pena. Yeah, now Ollie Brown is the batter. I am sorry. Ollie Brown, the batter, 0 for 2. Here's Ferguson. Pitch to Brown. 5-6. Grounded to short. Kessinger again. To Ernie. And there's a 1, 2, 3, 7 in a row for Ferguson. After 6, it's 4-2 Cubs. And here's Tommy Sisk, his first full inning of relief. His endurance is 3 in relief. It's going to be Hickman. 0 for 3 today. Then Young and then Ferguson. Here's Sisk. The pitch to Hickman. 110 right-hander struck him out. Now Don Young. Young is 1 for 3. 1-9. And it's hit deep by Young. And it's in the gap for a double. Don Young has doubled. He's 2 for 4 today. Off Sisk. And Ferguson comes up. A 2 NR with Young on second, 1 out. Kessinger comes out on deck. Four, grounds it to short. That's Arcia, a 3. 8-3. And he throws him out, and Young holds. 2 away. And Don Kessinger has a chance to knock a run home with a base hit. He's 1 for 4 today. It's 4-2 Cubs over the Padres, the first of a 2-game series. Cubs on a West Coast trip. They played the Dodgers. They're in here for 2 in San Diego, and then a quick flight to San Francisco for a 3-game series. Here's the pitch to Kessinger. That's 4-9. He's a left-handed, and that's a drive hit out. Oh my, extra bases, triple, and Young comes home. Kessinger with the triple, everybody but Williams. And that's going to make it a 5-2 ball game. Williams needs a triple. Oh, Lord. Boy, let's look at that again. 4-9 by Kessinger. Batting left-handed against Sisk. Triple 1-9. Well, it's a frickin' 9. He hustled. So 2 outs. Kessinger on third, and here's Glenn Beckert, who's 1 for 4 today. Here's Sisk. The pitch to Beckert. 5-6 right-handed. And there's a base hit. The run comes home. Kessinger trots home. And it is a 6-2 ball game. And this all helps a lot for the Cubs. So Beckert with the clutch. Single to bring home Kessinger, and Billy Williams now needs a triple for the cycle here. He doubled, homered, and then 2 singles. 4 for 4 today. Beckert on first, 2 down, 2 in. 6-2 Cubs. Sisk, big trouble here in the 7th. Here's the pitch now to Williams. That's 5-10 left-handed, walked him, and that's going to be it for Sisk. They have had enough of Sisk. Can you believe that? He's going to be pulled here for realism's sake. It's first and second, 2 out, with Santo coming up. Sisk pitched 1 inning. He allowed 3 hits. They were quick to pull him. Walked 1, struck out 1. I can put in Santorini here. 2, 3, 4. Runs allowed. Sisk has allowed 2 here. There'll be a slight delay in the ball game. It is Frank Rehberger. Frank Rehberger. I think it's a good choice. Rehberger coming in, and he's going to take some warm-ups, and while he does that, it gives me a chance to let you know that this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I'm here with Kathy Harden. We're doing 2 replays, 1969 and 1911. We played a 1911 game this morning, a delightful ball game. It's on the landing page under our 1911 replay category. Tomorrow morning, we have the first place amazing Pittsburgh Pirates with Luke Walker, the left-hander, facing Gaylord Perry and the second place San Francisco Giants from the West. Okay, Rehberger, we would like you to be there. Rehberger is ready now. And this is to me, this is big. Williams has a chance. He's had two chances here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Santo. I'm so sorry. Santo is up. I'm so sorry. He walked. It's first and second, 2 down. Oh, 2 in. Here's the pitch from Rehberger to Captain Ron Santo. That's 2-5, and there is a base hit. This might score Beckert. Beckert rounding third. 1-15, 2 outs, 1-17. +1, 1 to 18. They'll let him come home and hold the runners. 3 runs in this inning. Santo gets a run batted in. That'll be charged to Tommy Sisk. And here comes Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. 3 runs in here. It's 7-2 Cubs. Just a lovely, lovely development. Okay, Rehberger, the pitch to Banks. There's a 4-8 right-hander. Fly ball center. This should end the inning. Ivan makes the catch. The side is out. But 3 runs for the Cubs in the top of the 7th. And in the 7th inning stretch, it's a 7-2 ball game. And all 3 of those will be charged to Tommy Sisk. A pretty sad outing. 3 runs in 1 inning. And out comes Ferguson now to win it. Here's Nate Colbert. Just pitch your game, Ferguson. You got a 5-run lead. Okay, Ferguson is ready. Nate Colbert, 1 for 2 today. Single came home on Ferrara's homer. Pitch to Nate, 6-5, right-hander, struck him out. Number 8 for Ferguson. Number 8 for Ferguson Jenkins. And here's Al Ferrara, 1 for 2. Flew to right, 2-run home run. In the 4th, been all the scoring for San Diego. Here's the pitch to Ferrara. That's 5-12, right-handed, chopped to first. Ernie, he's a 2, 22, re-roll. 3-2, and he takes it to the bag for 2 away. So everything's going the Cubs' way today. Here's Ivan with 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Ferguson now. Ivan has struck out twice. 3-6, fly ball center field, a lazy fly ball for Don Young, and it's out. He's out, and that's a 1-2-3. That's 10 in a row for Ferguson. He threw 10 in a row back in the 4th, and now he's thrown 10 in a row here. And we've gone 7 innings. It's a 7-2 ball game. I mean, if you're a Cubs fan, what could be better than this? Here's Frank Rehberger. First full inning of relief. Randy Hundley leads it off. Randy, 0 for 2, walked twice. Top of the 8th here in San Diego. That's very cool, Tony. You ought to broadcast. Do you broadcast your games on? Let me take a look at your channel. There you are. Yeah. There you are. You ought to broadcast some of your games. Let me know if you do so. I'd love to watch them. If if you have that experience of being a broadcast. Public address announcer for 40 years. Well, we're in the top of the 8th. Rehberger now facing Hundley. Here's the pitch from Rehberger. That's a 4-5 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Arcia throws him out. 1 away. Now Jim Hickman 0 for 4. It would be nice if Jim can get a hold of one. Here's Rehberger. And the pitch to Hickman. That's 5-11, right-handed, grounds it to first. Nate Colbert, he's a 2. 8-2, and he takes it to the bag, 2 away. Hickman 0 for 5 today against San Diego Padres pitching. Now Don Young. Don is 2 for 4. Six, 7, and that is a base hit. He's 3 for 5 today. Don Young, nice hitting. He's on first with 2 down. Here's Ferguson. And the pitch. That's 4-7, right-handed, struck him out. Side retired, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. It's getting late for San Diego. Ferguson on the mound has gone all the frickin' way. It'll be Canizero, Arcia, and I expect there'll be a pinch hitter. In fact, I know there'll be a pinch hitter. 5, 6 2/3. Rehberger came in, pitched 1 1/3. 2 hits. Struck out a batter. Here's Canizero. It will be Jack Baldwin coming in. He would be the 4th pitcher today for San Diego. Well, do you have an iPhone, Tony? Do you have an iPhone? You can also do it from your laptop. Jack Baldwin warming in the bullpen here for the Padres. Doesn't take much equipment. It takes an iPhone. That's what I'm using right now. Here's Canizero. You can also, if you're creative, you can do it in many ways. You can do it on Twitter Spaces. You know, think about that. That would be radio. Remember that, Kathy? I used to do that. It's nothing like this, though. Okay, here's Canizero. Jenkins has retired 10 in order. Here's the pitch. Oh, okay, sir. Use your laptop, just the way you know, 4-8 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit. Whoa, that's a re-roll. I'm so sorry. It'll be a base hit. So Canizero, almost a triple. Canizero on first to lead it off. There goes the 10 consecutive outs for Jenkins. Wait a minute. Well, that moved. Okay. Here's Jose Arcia now. Jenkins from the stretch. That's 6-4, right-hander. Grounds it to third. Santo, this could be 2. 6-1. He throws to Becker, to Ernie, and it's a double play. Oh, that must be smarts for the San Diego Padres. Oh, Lord, isn't that pretty? Santo to Becker to Ernie. A ground out double play, 2 outs, nobody on, and there'll be a hitter for Rehberger. Oh, these poor guys. These poor Padres. Oh, Lord. 30 games under 500, 28 games behind the Braves in last place. And coming into pinch hit, is Van Kelly, the left-handed hitter. They never say die. Van Kelly. Like I said, Jack Baldwin warming in the bullpen for San Diego. Here's Van Kelly now, left-handed hitter. 2 outs, nobody on. No, that Cub infield is flaming hot. It's just, you know, you take it for granted having an infield like that. . And I'm just ignoring the trolls, Kathy Harden. Just your a little reminder, your voice in my head. Here's Kelly, 2 outs, nobody on. Jenkins and the pitch. That's 1-3. He grounds it to Ernie, who takes it to the bag. We're going to the 9th. After 8, it's 7-2 Cubs. And the Padres have their 4th pitcher, Jack Balchin, taking his warm-ups. It'll be the top of the order. Billy Williams will get another chance to hit for the cycle. Williams 4 for 4 on a walk, a double, a homer, a single, and a walk. And you know what that means. Here's Kessinger to lead it off. He's 2 for 5. Singled, left on, tripled, and scored. Balchin is ready. Here's the pitch to Kessinger. I need some coffee to finish this up. 6-5 left-handed, struck him out. And here's Glenn Becker. Let me get some coffee, folks. Beautiful, beautiful ball game. Leo DeRocha right now, smiling. If you go look in the bullpen, he's smiling, having a little chat with one of his coaches. The veteran, the legend. Did you know he used to wear women's perfume? My father told me that. He used to dress up in beautiful suits. And it's sort of like a gangster. He was sort of like a gangster. He did hang out with some questionable people. He was on the Gas House gang. He played shortstop for the 34 World Championship St. Louis Cardinals. And beat Detroit in the World Series. And here he was in '69. He even stayed into the '70s. Managed for the Houston Astros. I forgot about that, and it was brought to my attention some months ago. And yeah, he used to wear women's perfume. I mean, isn't men's cologne just as good? I like a musky kind of, woody kind of odor. I don't need flowery stuff. But okay. Here's Beckert now, 2 for 5. Balchin is ready. Here's the pitch. That's 6'10 right-handed. Fly ball to right. And Ollie Brown is there, 2 outs. And here's Billy Williams. One more chance for Billy. Look at that, 111. And he's got a good shot at a triple. A 6-8, and he's got a shot for a triple. This would give the cycle. I rarely, if ever, do that. He was a character. Oh yeah, they used to call him Leo the Lip. Okay, Balchin is ready. Here's the pitch to Williams. 310 right-handed. Oh, triple one. Double for Billy Williams. Oh, that's too bad he couldn't get the triple and the cycle, but a double. He's 5 for 5 today with a walk. Holy cow. A run batted in, scored twice. If Jenkins didn't pitch so good, he'd be the MVP. Maybe they'll be co-MVPs. So Williams on second with 2 outs. And here's the captain, Ron Santo. Everybody's gotten a hit except Jenkins and Jim Hickman. Well, if this Padres pitching. 5 for 5, Billy Williams. That's a killer day. And a walk. Perfect day. Okay, Balchin. Here's the pitch to the captain, Ron Santo. That's 410 right-handed. Fly ball center field. This should end the inning. Ivan is there, and the side is out. So we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. The Padres down by 5. Nobody is active in the Cubs bullpen. That's confidence. And it'll be the top of the order on the Padres. John Sippen, 0 for 3. Pena on deck, then Ollie Brown. If anyone gets on base without a double play, it'll be then Nate Colbert. Jenkins has gone all the frickin' way. Here's his pitch to Sippen. That's 5-6, right-handed, grounds it to short. Kessinger, and that flaming hot infield does it again, 1 away. Now Roberto Pena. Pena 1 for 3. Jenkins has allowed 4 hits today. One of them was a 2-run home run. Jenkins is ready. The windup and the pitch to Pena. That's 3-3 right-handed. Grounds it to first. Ernie takes it to the bag, 2 down. And it's all up to Ollie Brown. And Ollie's a good ball player. Ollie, though, 0 for 3 today. Struck out, flew to left, grounded to short. It's 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Padres down by 5. Jenkins all the way here. Jenkins is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Brown. 2-4. Grounder to short. Kessinger. Over to Ernie, and the ball game is over. Hundley comes out, gives a nice, puts his arm around Ferguson, gives him a handshake. Nice game for the Cubs. They are now 5 1/2 games behind the first place amazing Pirates. But today, Jenkins was pretty amazing. He pitched 9 innings, a complete game win. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. He did not walk a batter. Okay? He struck out 8 and allowed 2 runs. It was the 2-run homer. The loss goes to Santorini. 5, 6, 7 1/3. Bolshin came in. Wait a minute. 5, 6, 7 1/3. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. He pitched 1 inning. The final line, Cubs 7, 15 hits. Boy, did they hit today. No errors. Padres 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Star of the game, Ferguson. And we're going to also give something over there to Billy Williams, only because he went 5 for 5. You take care, Tony. You take care. So that does it for today. From San Diego, the final score, Cubs 7, Padres 2 in the first of this 2-game series. We hope you enjoyed it. Kathy Harden, stay well. Stay strong. And I'll catch you and everybody else next time. Thank you, Kathy.